Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Welcome. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Tuesday. We also have some amazing guests. H and Casper are here joining me today. Would you like to introduce yourselves? Uh, yes.
Hey, what's up? I'm H. I part of boy, I am starting out with a nat one today. Uh, I am the founder of Roll and Dirty. I make all kinds of like supplemental content and professional DM. Um, yeah, just super excited to celebrate your birthday with you.
Thank you. You get some stars, both of you. Stars. Yeah.
We'll take all of the stars.
Um, so let's see. We got some fun questions and games today that we're going to be doing for a little bit, and then we're going to take a break, and then later on we're going to come back and play some D&D. It's going to be. I'm really excited. It's going to be a goblin heist. But first, let's start with what's no. Well, each of you roll a d20. We'll do rollies to see who goes first.
Ooh, 18.
You
18?
go first. I got a 15.
Okay, do you want to use that 18 or do you want to roll again?
I will use the 18.
Alright, your first question. How do you get your players to do something? Specifically.
Oh, I railroad them. No. No, I present it as the best option or like the most enticing option at the time. Like, yeah, sure, you just entered a village, but like I will, when I describe the village, I will describe, yeah, there's a blacksmith, but then there is a tavern in the middle of town, and go into extreme detail to be like, yes, go to the tavern. Give the more words I put into my description of what I like, of what is happening, is the more I want you to go to this thing. um yeah, I trick you with details.
That's really good. I like that a lot. H, you want to add anything?
I do use that tactic as well, but one thing I like to add is sometimes I will do like a wisdom check for like a moment of inspiration, a hint, something like that, like for the DM to be like, okay, there's something in your gut that's steering you that direction.
Mm-hmm.
If it's
Yeah.
really cool.
I'll do insight checks or intelligence checks, history checks, or even just like Casper, you were saying, make it super enticing. And I like to do that by like thinking about what the character or the player would like, what button do they want to push, you know? Like if it's a rogue, I'm gonna present it probably with like it's the thieves guild, or they gotta steal something, you know, it's a heist, or like, you know, make it enticing for that rogue. Or if it's like a whole party, you know, maybe like a bunch of gold. Like the, you know, there's a bunch of different ways that you can entice them into a direction that you want them to take.
I try, like, for stuff like that, whenever I'm trying to like make it very character, or not just character specific, but if like I find an opportunity to be like, ooh, I can lay Easter eggs here, that's when I'm like, okay, this seems really familiar for one of you, wink wink nudge nudge. Or like I like pulling from character backstories and being like, just casually drop it, not even directing it at the character. It's just like casually dropping it, and then if if they remember their backstories, then they're like, oh, well, I would like to go here. Why do you want to go to the chicken nugget shop? Well, because it's named after my dead grandma. But like, like I want to go here, please. Um,
I like that.
yeah, just bringing, um, bringing an emotional aspect to it instead of just being like, hey, I need the party to go here. Kind of vibes.
Yeah, that's really good. H, your turn. Roll a d20.
Oh, you want to keep the roll? I had rolled a 15.
Yeah, if you want to keep the roll or
Fine. Probably roll a 4 next or something. We have been rolling lately.
15. How do you encourage role play?
Ooh. Oh, this is so okay. So there's a couple different things that I do. For one of my groups, some of them really took to roleplay really easily and didn't really need a whole lot of help, but a couple of them are a little bit quieter. As with most D&D groups, you always have one or two that kind of need a little bit more of a push into it because they're just shy or like self-conscious, or like there's just the shyer players that just aren't going to roleplay as much. One thing I did was I brought in, sometimes I'll bring in guest spots. Like I'll bring in guests to play somebody for a session or two, and that really helps get some role play going because they want to know what this person has to do with anything and what their story is, especially if they're only going to be around for a session or two.
Yeah.
But also, and that really worked a little too well because, well, one of them became a full member of the party and really stirred a lot of role play. I actually asked one of my AP friends to kind of help with to come in and guest star specifically for, I was like, well, they're really good at role play. They're great, on screen. So maybe they'll help spur this group as well. And it worked a little too well. Well, also, my players have a lot of pets. So I will stir it by, like, if they're kind of getting stagnant or don't really know, I'll use one of the pets as a vehicle to like stir something. Like one of them has a pseudo dragon who can talk. So he'll just be like, so what are we doing then? Like out of the blue. Like, or we'll ask like a random question to spur something. But yeah, that's pretty much.
Casper?
I fall into a character. I don't even mean to. Like, I come from a theater background with like, I did improv in high school, and then like that's just how I came into it. It's so like whenever I DM, I just fall into different characters. I throw on a voice and change up my mannerisms and like get really into it and just address each player as their character, giving them like basically I toss them the ball. They can either catch it or drop it. But like, and like most of the time they come back and play with me as their character. There are some times where it's like, well, then my character's gonna do this, and I'm like, excellent, and you just roll with it. But like, the best way I find getting people into character is make a complete ass of yourself and make like open the door for them to be like, hey, you can be as true to your character as you want to. I am playing a goblin with a really high-pitched voice like this, like, come on. Like, it's just like, if someone starts talking to you like that, you can either play along or like just let it ride. So that's how I come into like giving people the permission to role play.
Yeah, I like to have NPCs, like you both said. I like to have NPCs ask the characters questions, like in character, like, hey, what are you doing? What's your plan for, like, what is your plan? Or like, especially when they're like planning and they're circling, having an NPC to just ask questions to help guide them into not necessarily the right decision, but just a decision. Because there's no, like, they're all wrong and they're all right, there's
they're all wrong and they're all right up until it happens, and then that's the only right one.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's like Schrodinger's decision.
Um,
I will add though, I do also religiously, Craig, I will plug your old product because I do religiously every session for both of my groups start with originally the D100, now we switched to the D300 list.
yeah.
And there is an online D300 roller that you can just put in how many sides you want the die to have. So, so we started using that, and they seem to thoroughly enjoy it. It really gets them to think about some things they don't really think about their character.
Yeah.
And I've seen it make a difference.
Yeah. Some of the questions are like kind of deep.
What did we get last night? Do you feel like you have enough time? That was a tough one.
Yeah, because it's like a yes or no question, but it's also not.
It's also highly interpretive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. What did I have the other day? What's something you like to do the old-fashioned way? Is what I asked last session I ran a couple days ago. Yeah, I like that too because it really gets them to think about different things and like get at the beginning of the session to start thinking as like their character and not as themselves. So I like it as a good transition into the session. Let's see. Okay. Johnny Fireheart, hey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping on in.
Hey, hi, hello.
Hey, I say that too. I just texted my mom that yesterday. Hey, hi, hello.
Oh, adorable.
I can't just say hello to one person. It's like, hey, hello, or hey, hi, hello. Hey, howdy, ho there.
It can't just be one syllable.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. How should I do this? I'm gonna roll a D3. Okay. Okay, so here's the first game show question.
Yay.
I'm gonna change the... Aha! Just finished training for work, almost time to be done for the day. Awesome, Johnny. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I really appreciate you. Okay. So, I surveyed 100 D&D players and dungeon masters. What is the most common druid wild shape? Oh, and let's roll another D20 again to see who goes first.
17.
17.
18.
Ooh, yeah!
Good job.
Rolling for not game. That's great. No, 3 ones last night, and I get a 15 and an 18 today. Cool. Okay, I see how it is, universe. Thanks.
It'd be like that.
I know which one I favor, but I'm gonna guess wolf.
Wolf? Alright,
Yeah.
Survey
oh
says.
God. Survey says, oh my god, hold on one second. I need to,
If you go to present down in the top bottom corner.
yeah, I know, I didn't really set it up like that.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah. It is one of those, like, things, but I set it up in a little different of a way.
Okay.
Can I... There we go. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Now I got it. All right. Survey, you said wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Survey says... Oh, dang it. Son of a bitch. There we go. Wolf. Number 1 with 58 answers.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Over to you, Casper.
rat.
Rat survey says, I need a little drum roll. Number 5 with 10 points. That was on there. Oh. And then let's see. H. What is the most common D&D druid wild shape?
Ooh, I'm stuck between two. I'm gonna go Raven.
Raven.
Not on there, is it?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna go in the spirit of birds. I'm gonna go hawk.
Ooh, that's a really good choice, but it is also wrong. But that's a good... Bird is a good alley to go down, but...
The other one I was thinking was owl.
Good answer, good answer.
The hover, you know?
Yeah. Also, owls in real life, freaking terrifying. I adore them. They are silent flyers. They are scary as hell.
There's a couple in my neighborhood. And we also have some mourning doves too, and I have a trouble sometimes. They sound very similar. Survey says, boom, owl, number 4, owl with 13 points.
Okay.
I don't know if I remember.
There's 2 more left, and you each have 1 miss.
Yeah.
Casper.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Gonna throw out a weird one. How about screw it. A cat.
A cat. Oh, that's a good answer. Good answer. Wrong.
Yeah,
not on there. It's a really good answer though.
I guess I'll guess my favorite just because why not? Panther.
Panther? Oh, good answer. That's a good one too.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Nope. Wrong.
Oh, okay.
One more guess. After that, I'm out.
Yeah. I'm gonna say screw it, a shark.
A shark? That's a good answer too. Nope, not on there either.
I didn't think so.
This is possibly my last strike.
Hey, Chocoholic Mama, thank you for stopping by.
Ooh. I have 3 possibilities and 1 strike left. Brown bear.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a really good answer, and it is number 3, 16 points. Bear together. I lumped all bears together into one.
Gotcha.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But this is telling me that more people need to do sea adventures because sharks should definitely be one of them.
Especially with Ghost of Salt Marsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Netherdeep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Giant squid should be one of them.
I homebrewed a stat block that I pictured the monster to be like a street shark.
That's cool.
Is like that's what I envisioned it to be, but you could make a stat block into like whatever you want it to be.
What was number 2?
H, do you want to get one more guess?
I thought Casper had 1 more strike.
Oh no, I'm out.
Nope.
Oh. Okay, I guess one of the spider.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Number with 17 points.
Oh shit. I can you tell I main druids?
I mean rangers.
Ah,
So you're more about the companion next to you than
Yeah, I will ride a whatever animal into battle.
I
ride
really
the
want
druid
to
in fact.
play the Drake
Oh, hell
Warden Ranger.
I have a player who's a Drake Warden.
Yeah.
I love playing the companion. She's so sassy.
yeah. My I have
Explosive
one
is very, very, very does not like ferryman.
I had one DM that let me ride a basilisk in a battle. And I was like, yeah.
That's awesome.
I got
That's
to keep her the end. I had two basilisks, they were twins, and like I kept one at home and then took the other one out on adventures.
naturally.
It was so great. Shout out Charlene. Char, you're the best.
That's shout out Charlene. You get stars.
Woo!
You get gold stars.
Stars for Charlene.
All right. Back to our list of questions. Do y'all want to roll a d20 again?
Oh no, they won fair and square, so I think.
Oh,
they should
H,
get
you
it.
go first then. Yeah.
Okay. 16.
16.
Sure, I'm rolling good today.
When you don't need it.
I
Right.
don't
It'd be
really-
like that.
Mm.
How do you find people? How do you find people to play with?
Oh my god, I have a list of people. So, originally it was just, the group that I started with, and
Mhm.
then like one of them moved away, one of them went to school. Like things started, they still tried to keep going online, but I found myself sort of craving a different style of play. So that's when I started to like branch out into the online community because the IRL people, they're great, they're my friends, and we played together well, but in the end, we have very different ideas of what we want from the game, like the different parts that we want to focus on. So I needed to make new friends in the hobby. So I joined Threads, and that's honestly what did it. And from there, just volunteering for like little APs here and there. Well, not little APs. I mean, Castleton was my second one. But like, and from there, just making friends. And then, sometimes I'll post in a couple of Discords and be like, hey, I have I'm doing a one shot or something. If anybody's interested, I'll just post on Threads but most of the time I can just approach somebody and be like, hey, I have a spot. If you're available, like, I love you for it, and then move on. But yeah, I'll just post somewhere. And now I have a whole list of people that I can be like, hey, do you have time? No? Okay. Do you have time? Yeah. All right. You're in.
That's awesome. Casper.
I haunt the internet, and I just like whenever there's a casting call, I kind of and it fits in my schedule, I apply and see if like I can get in. That's how I got on to Tabletop Titties, where I met Shar and a bunch of other people. And then from that point, I just branched out and met everybody. Like every time there was a casting call, I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I don't know, like I may not know the system. And I was like, I'll learn. I'm a fast learner. Let's go. I can roll dice and play this character. And now it's gotten to the point where I've met so many just amazing people that like I can pull up the list and be like, hey, I got a thing. Are you free? But I have to remember time zones are an issue that
Time zones.
Time zones are a butt that I have to remember. But other than that, it's like, yeah, I should organize my list by time zone. That would make so much more sense. Well, that's a different thought. But yeah, it's just like not being afraid to put myself out there, and people are receptive to that. So yeah.
Yeah, how do I find people to play with? Online it's been just see when people are like, oh, looking for people for an actual play, and I'm like, yep, that sounds great, sign me up. Is pretty much how I found all of them, like Castleton and Amber Ascension that I'm in with Boss Jellybean. We're playing Sagas. That one is super fun, which is Season 2 is airing next week, starting next week. And then what else? I did a Stoneburner one where you played dwarves in space. Like, that one is super fun. Yeah, it's just been... Don't be suspicious. It's so good. I love it.
You were dancing all over my face. This is what I enjoyed about it. I reviewed it, and it's just like, my face is obscured. It's just like...
Yeah, but you didn't know what was gonna happen, did you? Oh, that's so funny. Alright. Yeah, Casper, your turn. Roll a d20.
Natural 20, baby.
Yes!
Stars.
Stars! What's the most important lesson you learned playing D&D?
Oh, okay, cool. Natural 20 gives me hard questions. The most important lesson that I learned in D&D. I would say that the best way to tell stories is that you have to like trust your fellow players, not just as a GM, but like as a player, you should be able to trust your DM and who you're playing with to have to have your best interests in heart, and not just like that as a player, but also as a fellow storyteller. It's like, it's not all on the DM to tell the story. It's like you all have to trust the process and trust that you're all on the same page to tell the same story. So biggest lesson, trust is what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
It's good. Good answer. Good answer.
Thank you.
Great.
H?
I'm gonna say communication. Kind of honestly very related to what Casper was just saying. Of like, from the DM and the player perspective, like I need to communicate with my players in a very specific way, because I have to get consent, but I also have to be able to keep spoilers, and like, so like being able to balance that as a DM, that's been my biggest lesson. But in general, overall, just like I watch communication problems so often, and it's one of the things that like IRL I focus on too, is like I can't stand people who like refuse to communicate. If you have trouble communicating, like we can work on that, but if you refuse to, I can't work with that. So but like being able to talk about what you envision for your character or what you might envision for the campaign, and be honest with whether you actually want to be a part of that campaign or not, or if you just want to be there to be with your friends. And I guess as a side to that, it's, you know, not all friends are great D&D friends, and not all D&D friends are great IRL friends. So I think those two kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Because that can only be discovered through communication and honesty.
That's, yeah, because like, it's so, yeah, that's so true. Like, everyone being comfortable communicating like what they want out of the game, and like being able to communicate that over time, because like wants and expectations can totally change. Life things can totally change. So like being able to like be comfortable and like trust that you can talk and communicate with everybody definitely is very important, for sure. What the most important thing I've learned playing D&D, that's not trust your communication. I improvise better when I feel prepared. And for me, that's like sometimes it's world building. Like, there's different ways for me to feel prepared. And that's like whether it's world building or like session planning or stuff like that, or like reading the module that I'm running. It's just like once I have a grasp of all the pieces, I find it's easier for me to configure it in all these different ways that I never even thought of because of how the characters decided to interact with it.
Yes. Yes, I definitely resonate with that.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Okay, we're gonna go into question number 2. Where are we? Ah, there we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick. There we go. Okay, the question is, what's the worst monster to give a headband of intellect to?
Okay.
And H. No, we'll roll off again.
Okay.
We're gonna roll off again.
There it is. It was 7.
17.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Casper.
I'm gonna say a beholder.
Good answer. Good answer. That is the number 2. Oh, come on. Number 2 answer. With 8 points. Beholder.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that the first mission of campaign 1, a critical role? I don't remember. It's got something. It's got like a headband of intellect, or it's got like something else.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's been so long.
Didn't they have a squid face guy who had a headband of intellect, or am I hallucinating?
No, that was there too. I don't remember. Oh well.
Eh.
It happens. Oops. Nope. There we go. Okay. H. What's the worst monster to give a headband of intellect to?
Why am I forgetting the freaking name right? Ah, there it is. Displacer Beast.
Displacer Beast. Ooh, that's a good answer. But nope. Wrong. Yeah. Not on there.
Truly terrifying.
Yeah. Casper?
Dragon?
Dragon? Not on there either. Good answer though.
It's like dragons don't need it. Why?
Yeah. Totally.
A gelatinous cube?
Dang it! I was gonna say that next.
Number 1 answer still on the board. Gelatinous cube. Number 1 with 10 points.
Yay! I love that for you.
We were doing the survey yesterday, and that was the one she said. And I was like, why would you do? I was questioning it, but no, it's because of her that I got that right.
Nice. Yeah, Casper?
Oh shoot. A Demigorgon?
Ooh, that's a really good answer. But nope.
I didn't think so.
H?
This probably isn't one of the top 100 answers, but like an ogre?
Oh, that's a really good answer, but it's not on there either. Or it's not on the top. It was one of the answers, but it was only like once.
Okay.
All right. Each of you have 2 marks.
Yeah, I'm stuck between 2. So I'm gonna go Okay. A T-Rex.
A T-Rex? Oh, that's a really good answer. Nope, not on there though.
Yeah, there we go.
A giant?
Oh. I don't know. This is tough. I don't want to give it. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
You want to do a specific type of giant?
I mean, there's only one coming to mind. Oh well, okay. A hill giant? I don't know.
No.
I can only think of Hill and Frost. That's all that's coming to mind. I'm playing Skyrim, so like I'm.
Right, I think. Wait, let me check. Yes, I have the book right here. For this reason, actually. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. No, but okay. Both three. Anyone in chat want to take a guess? Or between the two of you, do you want to come up with another guess?
See, my next one was gonna be like a troll.
See, I was almost gonna say troll too when I said giant.
Okay, so we both agree troll.
Okay, yeah, that's a really good answer. Nope, not on there.
At least we were on the same page.
Yeah, there we go. That's nice.
Okay, number 5.
Yeah.
Cobalt. Oh, Cobalt. Why did I think of that? Thanks, nobody. That's my DM.
Hey, nobody. Cobalt's a really good answer. Cobalt's a really good answer. That came up a couple of times, but not as much as Etten.
Okay.
That's why, because Etten's a giant with the 2 heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would not have thought of that.
So I'm passing it back and forth, or like them trying to both wear it.
Fighting
no,
over
have a smart head and a dumb head. I make the decisions. You're here.
Like that would be such. Or no, it's just like it's like philosophical and like.
I'm writing that down.
It like knows that it's smarter than its like friend that's connected to it, and it can never know this intelligence that it has.
You know what's even worse is like, you know how like really like you're really intelligent people, so like when you feel under the weather and you can tell that your brain isn't working well, like you're super aware of it. I just imagine that every time the headband gets passed, like there's this echo of intelligence and you know that you've lost it, but you don't quite fully understand it anymore.
You're just foggy. It's like you wake up and you're foggy. It's like
the worst.
Oh, no.
All right, number 4, Mimic.
Oh, duh.
Dang it.
And number 3, what's it gonna be? Mind Flayer.
See, I even said squid face. Dang it.
See.
You did.
I forgot.
Okay.
To be fair, that question made me forget everything I knew about D&D Monster.
That's completely fair.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Back to question time. Neither of you won that round, so both of you roll a d20.
It's a solid 8.
Oh, Casper, you go first. Do you? Yeah, we'll do question number 8. Unless you want to re-roll.
Nah, I'll take question 8.
All right. What's your favorite TTRPG mechanic? Your current one.
Okay. Favorite TTRPG mechanic. Okay. I can only think of my least favorite. Um,
What's your least favorite?
my least favorite is the strings mechanic from Monster Hearts. I don't like having to keep track of that. It bothers me. Whoa, that reminds me. That reminds me of my favorite. Um, the tracking system for Blades in the Dark. To keep track of like how everybody, how your crews rank in the city and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like that mechanic of it. I like trackers.
I liked clocks. I've used clocks before in D&D for a couple of things.
Yeah, like I like trackers and clocks. I love a countdown of like keeping track of things as long as I only have to like bubble them in. With strings, I have to be like erase this whole thing, add another string, and da 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 da.
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and that gets on my nerves because that just feels too much work mechanically for me. Um, but I also like when so when Abrea did the D20 like Magic and Misfits thing, that common sense die. I absolutely adored that mechanic because like why is the magic world so dependent on magic? Like, yeah, no. You know, you could just you don't need a quill. You can have like a mechanical pencil and it does the same thing. You're good. It's like common sense die makes so much sense to me. I love that.
That's
That
funny.
made me really happy.
H?
I have a really hard time picking between like 2 or 3, honestly. They're
Okay.
all well, they're not all related. Okay. I really like, only because this is forefront in my mind, I just started playing for the first time the Doctor Who ttrpg. We had our first session last week, session 0 the week before. Second session's tonight. But they have this mechanic with story points, and I
Mm-hmm.
think there's other RPGs with it as well. And I really like the aspect of it's towards collaboration, but it's like this aspect of being able to affect the story for like even when you're not necessarily there without your character having to interrupt. Like for example, last week one of our party members was stuck on a dock. We were in below a thing and he was in a fight, and so like I was able to say, hey, I want to spend story points and say that there was an old rusty fishing pole and bucket there for him to use as a weapon, and boom, there it was.
Oh,
and
that's
I think
so cool.
really cool way to play up collaboration.
Yeah.
But it's tied with epistolary things too. That's always going to be a favorite mechanic of mine.
It reminds me of I Know a Guy.
Yeah.
Which I like to use for a heist. And if I'm running a heist in D&D, I'm like, hey, you guys get a free I Know a Guy.
Yeah. Or flashback points.
I love those.
For heist planning. Yeah.
Similar thing. My favorite mechanic right now is exploding dice.
Forgot about exploding dice. I love exploding dice.
I haven't tried it.
Working on a one-page game right now called Keeping Up with the Gnomeses. You play lawn gnomes and you have to it's the lawn decoration contest, and so you gotta go heist other lawn ornaments so that you can win finally.
That's incredible.
That's adorable.
And so I combined like I got inspired by the exploding one that Dimension 20 did recently.
Never Stop Blowing Up?
Yeah, the Never Stop Blowing Up with roll for shoes. Yeah. So you start with like D4 gnome, and then if you roll a 4, it explodes, and then you get that as a skill with that new dice. So you're like constantly like gaining skills and doing crazy stuff and exploding. Cool. And I did a play test, and the highest roll was like over 100 because he kept exploding on the D20.
That's amazing.
Whoa. It was awesome. It was so fun. Yeah, it was a good time.
We are here for exploding dice. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool. I love exploding dice.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, we're gonna do another game show question.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Got my die ready.
Yeah. Name a D&D monster with more than 2 arms. And yeah, each of you roll a d20.
Well, crap. I got an 18.
Casper, you're up first.
I didn't want to go first. Okay. With
Arms, not
2
appendages.
Yeah, 2 arms is the.
Chat, we might need your help for this one.
Yeah, cause I remember this poll question and my answer was Machop, and I'm like, that's not a D&T character.
My answer was Machop.
I think that's really put. I don't know.
I mean, like, you know, I wouldn't know if you Googled it right now.
Oh, okay. A Grillion?
That's a really good answer. Holy shit.
Yeah, that just came to me at the top of my head.
Number 3. Oh,
shit.
son of a bitch. With 7 points. Gorillion. I don't know, yeah.
Girallon.
Yeah, it's weird. But it's like a gorilla with like 6 arms or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Different than the Bulgura. Because the Bulgura is like a demon and only has 2 arms. But
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
H?
Marlith?
Good answer, good answer. Number 1 answer still on the board. Bing! Marlith with 16 points.
A cadaver collector.
Cadaver collector.
Damn.
Well, shite.
H?
What's that one right? Oh god. There's start with this. There's an obscure monster race you can play. It starts with an S sound. I don't know if it starts with a C or an S, but it's like somebody who can like change their body. It's not a changeling. It's Simic hybrid.
Nope, not on there. I was like, what is that? Oh yeah. I remember now. Nope. That's your first strike.
Okay. Is there an insect race thing with the people?
There is.
Yeah, them.
You don't know what it's called?
No, I call them insectoids.
You know with the multiple arms, right?
Yeah, the
yeah. Thrycreen.
Yes, them. Those folks.
And that's number 2. H? It's 2 more.
Do tentacles or stalks count as arms?
Nope.
Okay.
Good question though.
Yeah, that's what tripped me up.
A deity. gods can have multiple arms, right?
Good answer, good answer, good answer. Nope, wrong.
How many strikes do I?
Well, only one.
Oh, okay, cool. So I can throw stuff out there. See what sticks. Okay. The tree with like hundreds of arms. I think it starts with like an H. Heca Hecaton air thing. I don't know. Giant tree like
No,
monster.
that's not in there. No.
Okay. I was like, I don't know the name. I know it has like an H in it, like the first word is like Heka, and I'm like,
Yeah. I've seen it before. That was like one answer. It wasn't enough to be in the top 5.
Dang it. So I got 2 strikes.
I know this shit's it's tough.
Chat, what do you think?
Chat, what do you think? Okay, one of the answers is part of like an old D&D meme, but like a text meme, like story meme.
Oh no.
Which is not really that much of help, I know, but okay, I'll give a hint. One of them starts with a G, and one of them starts with an X.
It's your turn, H, but I think I know what the G1 might be.
Oh, that's not gonna help. I don't have any guess. Oh my goodness. Hold on.
You want to pass?
I don't own all the content. I can't look at that.
Oh, that's funny.
Nope, not that. Okay, I guess I'll pass.
Okay. Is the G1 a Galbrizu, like the 4-armed demon thing?
It is a Glabrizu?
Yeah.
Or that's how I pronounce it. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's a Glabrizu.
Yeah.
It's let me see.
They got the big arms and then they got the little arms.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
That?
Big arms and the little arms.
Can you
Oh.
It's a CR9 fiend with magic resistance and a couple of spells. So I used a couple of them one time. So I grabbed the characters with a pincher and then casted fly and then dropped them.
I found the X one.
Anything that has a fly, I love to. If I can grapple and fly and then drop the characters,
you're in trouble.
Yeah, they freak out every time. It's great.
What's the X1H?
A Zill?
A Zill? Oh, how do you spell that?
Zill.
Nope.
What? They have 4 arms and insectoid. They're gross.
They're gross.
They're a cross between a lizard and an insect.
All right.
Oh.
Casper, one last guess.
Oh, okay.
2 X1s with more than 2 arms?
A Xanadu.
Oh, The heck is that? Nope.
Oh, I threw out an X word. I don't know if it's a monster.
Number 5, last answer. A Zorn.
Zorn.
I just clicked on that, but it didn't have.
Which is, it's got three arms and 3 legs. It's super weird.
Oh, ew. Oh, yeah, that is weird.
That is gross.
The art in this new monster manual is so cool. The art in the new books, I'm like such a big fan of.
Okay.
They also did. Have you seen the Obojima book too? The art in here is like so freaking cool.
The Obojima book I keep looking at, and I'm like, God, I wish I had money, because it is beautiful.
You should hit them up and see if you can get like a free PDF.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll do a stream on it. You know, if you can give me a free PDF, it looks cool. What are they gonna say? No?
Yeah, that's fair.
Awesome. One more D20, another D20 question.
Okie dokie. A 16.
16. We already had 16, so re-roll.
I went from a 3 to a 4 to a 2.
I went from 16 to 8 to 16 to 20, now to 14.
14.
That's a question we haven't had yet.
No, 14. A D&D or ttrpg creator you recommend that everyone should follow.
Besides Craig of Inspiration, and myself, that everyone should follow. Winter's Tale, because she's incredibly crazy.
AJ is awesome.
AJ organized Castleton on a whim, because she just wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
That was insanity. And I think anyone who has that much in, like, that, who has that big a brain to think of, like, I want to take all of my friends and put them in this world, and then execute it so flawlessly, should be followed by everyone. They should get all of the accolades. AJ, hype it up. How you doing? Love her. Yeah.
H?
Well, that's the one I was going to say. I will, so many other great people I want to say, but if I had to narrow it down, I would. I haven't been online real lately, so it's like not forefront in my mind. I'm gonna say Boss Jellybean.
Oh yeah.
And she was the first one to give me a chance in APs, so yeah.
Yeah, she's doing such a good job with all of her stuff.
And I still want to go back and play. I still want to go play Roz again. We have to fix my girlfriend.
Can I also shout out a POC channel, Baddie Bards? They're doing also amazing work over there.
Okay, Baddie Bards, cool.
Yeah, I love Baddie Bards. Every time I sit down at one of their tables, they make me it is a black nerd convention just at a table, and it's so great. I love it so much. Love them.
That's great. I love that. Everyone should be following Smoking Glue Guns, Whitney. Not only does she make amazing dice, but like is a great game master too. Like the Wild Magic West is going crazy. So yeah, everyone should be, y'all should be following her. Like there's no reason you shouldn't, like for sure.
And she's such a great person in real life too. Like she's so nice.
Yeah, I played with her in Candela Obscura in a couple of games that we did with Johnny Talking XP. That was man, Some good stuff. You check that out if you can. That was a good stuff. Yeah. H, what number did you roll?
2. Yeah, I would add Talking XP because he has really great how to play videos.
Yeah.
We could like this question's dangerous because we could just sit here and list all of our friends.
Back and
Like
forth.
go see all of our friends.
Exactly.
Just go look at our like profiles. Look at who's following us, who we're following, and who's
Yeah.
All right. Question number 2. Your first set of dice.
Oh, okay. Wow. I never got to use my first set of dice. That's how I'm going to open this up. So way back in like, oh God, this was probably 2014-ish. I was in a relationship and I was still up in New York, and they had played text-based like VTM over the internet since like the 90s. They were like old school. And they hadn't played in years, and when I expressed interest when we had gotten into that conversation, we started to like make up characters and stuff, and I made like a whole like floor plan of their apartment. Like I dove in. It's my first character. And so he took me to the game shop, and I got to look in this beautiful, massive glass counter. It was like one of those, the display counters, except each one was its own separate thing. And it was just a massive bin of dice. And you could just mix and match and pick out your own set. And I did. And then the game never got off the ground. Never had a session 0, never had a session 1, never started all of it. It got left behind in the move when I moved to Texas. So I never even got to use that first set of dice. But after that, I don't even know, like when I actually started playing, I don't even know which one was my first. Like out of the collection I still have, no idea.
Yeah.
I remember the first pair of dice that I bought that wasn't in like one of those big ass grab bags like of just plastic dice you get on the internet. It was a metal set for my very first D&D character, and I didn't get to use it very often because the D20 got stuck in like a container that I had. Like it was a plastic tube that I put it in for Ren Fair, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be cute, but the D20 got stuck, and the D20 was holding all of my other dice back, holding all my other dice in, so I had to break the plastic container. I got these cute, like they're cute and they chunk and they're hefty.
Nice.
But that was my first set of dice, and I actually bought them like myself, and it was like very proud moment. And then like my first die was this Damascus D20 that I got at Ren Fair just for rolling a natural 20, and it really impressed the dude. And he's like, yeah, you can have it. I'm like, are you sure? Sir, are you okay? You know what? You said I could have it. I'm gonna walk away now. And I haven't played with this one yet because I just recently found it after moving.
Yes.
So, yay.
I got these Chessex yellow and black dice.
Ooh.
For my first character, Kiefer Sparkrest, who was an elf warlock specializing in like lightning and fire magic.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't collect a lot of dice, really. I'm not one of the dice collecting
This isn't even all my dice.
problems. Yeah. I collect books though. I collect independent RPG books. Like,
oh,
hey,
hell
this is
yeah.
a weird system that I don't know. Let me get it.
I just got this Kickstarter called Beetle Night, where you play little bugs.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's awesome. It looks really fun.
That's cool. I think my newest acquisition was For the Queen from Darrington Press. They have their second printing out.
I've been wanting to get that.
And I'm a sucker for a card game, a storytelling card game especially. So, yeah, I haven't had an opportunity to play it yet, but that was the newest one that I got.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, I like getting small indie games too, especially if I can go to my local game store and buy it there too.
Yeah.
Oh, we just had a new local game store open up, and it is so great. It is such a breath of fresh air, and they got so many plans, and I really want to work there.
Just keep showing up.
I am. Been there twice in like 3 days. It's a lot for me.
That's awesome. I applied to a local a local games shop here, and for some reason or another, like the position got filled. I'm gonna go back and be like, hey,
holidays are coming up. You're gonna need some help.
Yeah, like it's almost spooky season. It is spooky season, and I don't really have a life outside of gaming, so might as well pay me to be here, guys.
Might as well pay me. I feel that 100%. Awesome. So the final game question.
Could I be right back? I just want to go refresh my drink real quick.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second.
Yes.
So how's your birthday going so far, Craig?
It's going pretty good. My birthday was actually yesterday, but
happy birthday.
thank you. It was it's I wanted to do this today so I could like do nothing yesterday.
That's absolutely fair.
Yeah.
Did you do anything special for your birthday, or is like
this is my special that I'm doing for my birthday.
That's good.
Yeah, and I had my like home game on Sunday. Like that was super fun. It was like I did a one of the adventures from Radiant Citadel. I like modified to fit my like campaign and world, and the initial setup for the adventure is like really not great, but I like modified it to fit, and like it went really well. It was like a simple premise, like you go save the trapped miners, like a mine collapsed, you know, go save them. But there was like 2 bickering people that were also there to help, 2 NPCs, and like one of them actually was the bad guy. So
okay.
it was a good like twist at the end.
Cool.
Okay. Final question.
Let's go.
Dun, dun, dun. Who is the best D&D big bad evil person?
So I rolled a 5.
I rolled an 11.
There you go.
All right, H.
Strahd. Never actually played Strahd, but I'm gonna say Strahd. Seems talked about a lot.
So this one is technically tied for first with 28 points. This was a very close one. This one only has 3 answers.
Okay.
I know who it was tied with too.
I don't. I'm gonna say Vecna.
That's a really good answer. And it's correct.
Yay!
I was wrong.
Number 1, Vecna. Or yeah, they both had 28 votes. H, can you guess number 3?
Tiamat.
Yeah, with 27.
That's the queen.
Wow. Talk about close.
Yeah, it was very, and then everything else was 1 vote. Everything else was, it was like, you know, Xanathar was like 1 vote, I think. Yeah, some other random things were like 1 vote, but these were the main ones. Or even like Lolth was like 1 vote. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, good job.
We killed that answer. Yeah.
That was. Should I have made that the first one? Fuck.
I mean, it depends on how you. If you want it to seem like it's gonna be hard, you start with the hard one. If you reward at the end, but you know, if you want to make us think it's gonna be easy and then pop us with the hard ones, then yeah.
Like how many monsters have more than 2 arms or whatever?
That was the first question. No, I wouldn't actually quit, but like dramatically, like I would so quit.
You're like, I don't know.
Okay, so the final question for the day is, oh, let me switch back. There we go. All right, final question of the day before we head out is, if you could give 1 tip to a new dungeon master, to a new game master, what would it be?
I can go.
Go ahead.
Okay. As long as everyone is having fun, you did a good job.
Great tip.
It's so related to the one I was about to. Yeah. Your fun matters too. It is not your job to facilitate fun for everyone else. It is everyone's job to facilitate fun for everyone, including you. And don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
It's not that serious. It's a game.
I take my fun seriously, H. Okay.
I take my fun seriously, but don't go so hard on yourself. I promise you, it's not that bad.
It's like everything in moderation, including moderation. Like, you know, you can be serious about the fun, but sometimes throw the serious out. You know,
I had my players steal from a cutscene last week.
Wait, what?
They stole from a cutscene. I had this scene that I was going to have them just barely see before they teleport, but they counterspelled at a 4th level successfully and cut my cutscene and stole an item from it. It was great. It was horrible. I was so proud and horrified at the same time.
That's what it's like being a dungeon master.
Yeah.
Be proud and horrified at the same time. Oh man, yeah, sometimes I love being surprised by my players. That's like the one thing, like even though like I do my couple hours of session prep, it's like I want to be surprised. I want to be like, I don't want to have the answers for everything. Yeah, that's weird if I do.
And then be proved that I don't.
See, I like being prepared for the unprepared. It's like, look, this is what your plan is. And then they're going to spend 20 minutes shopping for having a shopping episode. And it's like, okay, well, there goes the rest of this encounter.
I spent half the session doing dinner.
Yeah. Planning a feast for whatever reason. It was one character's birthday. It was only supposed to be a short thing, just a quick mention. Nope, turned it into, you've never had a birthday before? Whole party.
There you go. Like, okay. And then knock knock knock, the bad guy shows up with a present.
Yep, there you go.
That is actually a scrying device.
Get the whatever it takes to get the adventure back on track.
Yeah.
Improv, baby.
Yeah, pretty much. I would, let's see, a tip for a new game master. Running a module or homebrewing, neither one of those is wrong and neither one of those is correct. Whatever works for you. And for me personally, it's a mix of both. I have the best time either like running pre-made adventures in my homebrew world, or like homebrewing adventures in a world that already exists. I find like works well for me. But also experiment with different ways of prepping and running the game so you can see what works for you, but also so you can have a bunch of different tools in your toolbox so that you can run a game on the fly if needed, or you can run with a tool that you forgot, like you forgot your maps and stuff, so you got to do theater of the mind. But you know, it would be better that you ran a couple sessions theater of the mind than before that than you didn't. So I think it's, you know, try different things.
Yeah. Can I add one more that I think is important?
Yeah.
If you're feeling burnt out and you only play one single type, one TTRPG, say only play D&D, before you stop playing and stop running, try something new so you can keep yourself in the habit, but also start with a breath of fresh air on a new TTRPG. Because as you step away, life starts to fill in and it gets really hard to get back to your game. But if you really just want to take that break, try something new instead before taking that break. Maybe that'll help.
Even if it's like, oh, we're gonna do a video game night for a month instead. Whatever it is to keep the like ritual of you guys hanging out, so that when you do feel ready to get back to playing, it's a lot easier because
the schedule's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. Yeah. No, that's just a really good one. Mine would be just explore different systems, because then you'll find mechanics that you really enjoy that you can bring into whatever your go-to system is. There are a lot of game devs out there. There are a lot of people with brilliant minds who think big brain about different styles of gaming. So yeah, you don't have to develop an entire game yourself. You can just pick and choose like the mechanics you like, and if they work, they work. If they don't, well, they didn't work for this session, so try something else another session.
Or this campaign, like
it's very common and very okay to mix and match whatever TTRPGs into your own fucking thing, into your own game. Every table is its own thing.
Yeah.
What have you played Mouse Ritter? Or you play Little Mice? Your Little Mice Adventurers? Oh.
I've never played as a mouse. I don't think. Yeah, no, I've never played as a.
That once when I won that contest in your server.
Oh yeah.
You ran one, and I played as a little mouse. It was me and one other person. No, that was the mine one. There was another. I feel like somebody.
I don't think that was my server.
Who ran that? I played as a little mouse for somebody. I thought it was you. It might have been somebody else, I guess.
So. Yeah, I like. Oh, I really want to play. Oh, what is it? The grandma solving crime.
Love that one. Brindlewood Bay. It's so much
Brindlewood
fun.
Bay. Yeah, I really want to play
Bay,
that one.
Sorry, it's a blast.
Yeah.
And a half. I brought so whenever I create a character, I don't like plan out anything. It's like the character comes to me either in session 0 or like as I'm playing. That one I became this like I became a version of my great aunt and my grandma like mashed into one. It was very southern and very gay. It was like it was like a late stage lesbian that had come out in the retirement home and was solving murders. I'm like, I love this character. That
sounds awesome.
Yeah, Brindlewood Bay, highly recommend. Any powered by the apocalypse system, I have a blast and a half playing.
Yeah, I've had a good time with those types of systems for sure.
Yeah.
All right, who should we raid out to?
Glow Pink Star is playing Fortnite.
Who?
Out of the ones I follow, you're the only one live right now.
Hang on, I'll write it in chat.
Little pink star.
I see Mandy is drawing hot vampires.
Okay. That one works too. I mean, like, I'm not mad.
I'm not mad. Hot vampire sounds good. Sign me up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, she's got her. Oh, she was in
Yes, she
Castleton
was.
too.
Yes, she was. She played the queen.
Yep.
One of the queens.
Yeah. Castleton was so lit.
Castleton. I've met so many people just from Castleton. Like I shared this. I shared the screen with like 12 folks total, but I've met so many people from Castleton. It's so crazy.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with us today. I really appreciate it. Really quickly, H, where can we find you?
At RolandDRD5E, Threads, Insta, TikTok, mostly Threads.
Casper.
I started a gaming company because I'm about to launch a game in May. So if you guys could go out and follow, yeah, it's called Back a House. If you want to find it on BackerKit, please like the teaser page. You play as kitchen workers. It's a card game. It's very competitive. I want it to be the next Uno. Yeah, if you want to follow that progress, you can check out Casper_haunts. I've got a comic coming out in October, which is Scooby-Doo but gay. It's called Meddling Kids Mysteries, and when I say gay, I mean like overtly gay.
Sounds awesome.
Like so yeah, feel free to check it out. It's Casper Haunts on Instagram. That's all I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Awesome. Thank you, Casper. Thank you, H. Thank you, chat, for stopping by and hanging out. We will see you in the future. Like, literally, in a couple hours, we're going to be on again, playing some D&D. It's going to be a goblin heist. You're not going to want to miss it. See you later.
Bye.